At number 4, the Miami Heat. This is a franchise that doesn't know the meaning of tanking. Ever since Pat Riley joined the organization in the 90s, their strategy has always been to be as good as possible every year. Last season they were 39-43, one of only 3 losing seasons in the last 17 years. Not too many teams have gotten the most out of their draft picks and undrafted players like the Miami Heat. Being able to develop a player like Josh Richardson, who was a second-round pick, into an impact player, allowed them to make a trade for a star player like Jimmy Butler last year. I wouldn't necessarily call Butler a superstar, but he is the all-star veteran player that the Miami Heat needed to get back to championship contention. Jimmy Butler is definitely a Pat Riley type of player. It was a match made in heaven. Someone who has the game to be a go-to guy, but also makes hustle plays and fight for every possession in the game. Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra needed a leader like Butler on the team full of talented young players. There are 2 players on this team that were drafted late in the lottery that no doubt should have been drafted in the top 10. Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro, both from the University of Kentucky. Bam has already proven to be an all-star, but I also think Herro has that potential. Adebayo is like a Swiss Army knife. The only weakness you can point to in this game at this point is that he doesn't have much range on his jump shot, but it's only a matter of time before that becomes one of his strengths. Along with his athletic gifts and quickness for his size, he's also a smart player who has a nice feel for the game and has a motor of a player like Dennis Rodman. Adebayo is a grinder. He'll do all the little things you need, and he's one of the most coachable players in the league. Bam made history this season, becoming the second youngest player in NBA history to average at least 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in a season, behind only Oscar Robertson. Bam was named the All-Star for the first time this season, finished second for the Most Improved Player award, and was named to the All-Defensive Second Team. Tyler Herro could be one of the most confident young players in the league. He's not afraid of the moment, and he doesn't back down from anybody, something that Pat Riley loves in his players. He's already hit a number of clutch shots in his first playoff appearance. When you have the respect of a player like Jimmy Butler as a rookie, that player might be something special. Herro working out with Butler before training camp showed that this guy loves hard work and doesn't like losing, something that any veteran player can respect. Along with the first-round picks, the Miami Heat has also capitalized on undrafted players like Duncan Robinson and Kendrick Nunn. Nunn finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting, and you could even say he was the early front-runner at the beginning of the season. Duncan Robinson has proved to be one of the best shooters in the league. You can't even give him a sliver of open space. Spoelstra has given him the green light to shoot from anywhere on the court. After missing the playoffs last year, the Miami Heat made these moves that have propelled them to the Eastern Conference Finals. They went quickly from a rebuild to having a legit shot to win a championship. It's definitely unusual for a team to make this quick of a turnaround. These playoffs have given these young players valuable experience, and they have not shied away from playing up to their capabilities. When you think about culture in the NBA, you automatically think of a team like the Miami Heat. They are the gold standard. Their identity is playing hard on defense, being in top-notch condition, and giving 110% effort every night. If you're not going to play hard, Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra don't want you on the team. That's the way it's been for Miami since the 90s. No matter how much the NBA has changed, their identity has remained the same. And with that identity, they have been able to develop this culture of consistency, a consistency of winning. Players around the league know that the Miami Heat organization will always play to win every year. That's what attracts star players to this organization. That's what has helped bring players like LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Jimmy Butler to the squad. That's one of the main reasons why the future is so bright for the Miami Heat. Miami is the perfect spot for a superstar player. Nice weather, no state income taxes, and a team in the Miami Heat, which is a first-class organization that has a proven track record of winning championships. Everybody already knows that the Miami Heat have been planning for the big free agency of 2021. They have made smart trades over the last couple of years to make sure they have max cap space to bring in a star player like Giannis, Victor Oladipo, or even a player like Kawhi Leonard, who also could opt out and become a free agent in 2021. They also can use some of their young players that have developed over the last couple of years to make a trade for a star player. Names like Bradley Beal and Chris Paul have been linked to the Miami Heat. Pat Riley is always looking for the big fish, either in free agency or the trade market, and he's not afraid to trade a young player for a proven star. Their appearance in the Eastern Conference Finals is very impressive. They can only go up from here. The Miami Heat have positioned themselves for a chance to compete for championships for years to come.